Why are you recording? Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the Horror House. Today's video is an unboxing and review. So this is one what I've been dying to get. I got it on pre-order a couple of months ago. It got delayed, like it always does when you order something on pre-order. It never comes out on time, I find. This is the Exorcist mask, Reagan mask. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this one. I'm pretty freaked out as well, to be honest, because I've probably said it a few times on my videos, but The Exorcist for me is the most scariest film I have ever seen, and I still struggle to try and watch it. I've watched it probably at least like 5 times, and it's a scary film for me. It really is. I mean, I've even watched them, like, I don't know if you remember, like when DVDs first came out, because I'm that old. I still remember VHS tapes, I'm that old, but or even Datamax. I think it was called Datamax, them little video tapes. But when it first came out on DVD, I bought it on DVD, and I seen it before then on I think VHS, and it still scared me, but I thought I'm gonna get it because there's extras, because that was like a new thing when it on DVDs, you get loads of extras, and I watched all the extras to it because I thought that'll get me over the actual, just the freakiness of it, of the film. And yeah, I watched all the extras of it, and it didn't help. I thought it would help, but it didn't help. But it was interesting, some of the stuff that they actually did to make it, making that film, that movie, and it's such an iconic movie. It's got to be the most, like I always say, it's the scariest movie ever made. I mean, if you Google on YouTube, not YouTube, on the internet, on whatever, Google. If you Google, not Google, but if you Google it, and put in what's the scariest movie ever made, and guarantee it's The Exorcist what comes up. It really is. So this is the Reagan mask. What I'm planning on doing, hopefully, if it's all right, I'm planning on making an actual busk, which sounds mental considering it freaks me out so much, but that's the type of person I want to face my fears, basically. And I think after time I'll probably get used to it anyway, but that's what I want to do. I want to make an actual bust, so it's going to sit on top of the glass cabinet. I've already ordered the actual nightie and everything. It's just a fancy dress one, so I'm hoping it'll be all right. I'm hoping it'll work, but it all depends on this anyway. So we're going to get it open now. So this is purchased from Mad About Horror. This is not expensive because I think it's plastic, the mask, but it's just the sculpt of it looks so good. It's actually made from Trick or Treat Studios. I'm a bit funny with Trick or Treat Studios. A lot of the stuff that they make is not always that good, in my opinion. Especially the promo pictures and everything they advertise are absolutely fantastic, but when it comes to actually getting the piece, they're not always as good, I find. But this one looks good. I've seen one video out there so far, and it does look really good. The colour looks a bit odd to me though, but hopefully that's just the way it looks on the pictures. Oh my god, it's so freaky. I've just seen it and it's so freaky. I said about making a bust, don't know if I'm going to be able to. And I'll just show you. Right, you can't see any paper. The paper is underneath. You can see. That's what I looked at. I mean, it looks big as well. Wow. Okay. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. It looks very, very creepy. I don't even want to touch it. Why did I get this? Why did I get this? I don't know. This is probably my biggest regret. Not the regret is in it's not good enough. The regret is just freakiness. We'll just rough like that. Her head looks massive. I think it's overscaled. Definitely, the head is overscaled. I think obviously they've done that so people can wear it. I don't know why you would want to wear it. I'm not going to be putting this on. I might try and get my wife to put it on, and then I might take some photos and then just spice them in at the end of the video. And you get a nice art print as well from Mad About Horror. And I think that is about it. They're the 3 different art prints they're doing anyway. You can see that. I would prefer the Michael Myers because I'm a bigger fan of Michael Myers. And the other 2 characters. And we've got a 10% off props on your next order. 10% off props on your next order. If you want that, you can scan that. I don't know if it'll work. It being, I don't know, it should work, but you can scan it anywhere. If you want 10% off their props, it's just mainly Halloween props. It's nothing like collectible wise. Right. Oh, she is creepy. She is creepy. Let's take this off the hairnet. It's a mess with her hair as well when I decide to put this on display. I might have to actually take that bit off first. Let's just unclip that first. The scissors. Going to see Art the Clown tonight, the 3rd one obviously. Looking forward to seeing that. I don't usually do like movie reviews or anything like that, but I might do one on Art the Clown because there's a few things I want to talk about what people haven't really mentioned about, which I want to say my thoughts about Art the Clown. I do like Art the Clown, I am a fan of it, but there's a few things I just want to I might talk about after seeing the 3rd one though, because I'm not going to if I do a review, it won't be anything like spoiler wise or anything like that. Just be basically just talking about basically all 3 of the movies, or actually 4 if you include the actually original one. As you can see, there's bits of plastic sticking out of her head because I need to pull them bits out. That's it. So that's how she looks. So her hair needs messing with to get that right, but she looks really good. We'll turn the camera the other way around so you can get a better look of her, and I'll pose it up and stuff. Well, there's not much to pose up, but you know what I mean, just have it standing up. Right, so I've just put it on a sort of little stand for now. It's just basically a toilet roll, kitchen roll holder stand. I usually use these stands for my masks, so it does work out pretty good. So you can see I could use this stand permanently to have on display, but I want to try and make a busk, like I said, with this. I've just put some extra stuff next to it because that's all I've got for the time. I just wanted to make it look nice and pretty, the area basically. As you can see, I've got it on Blu-ray. I think you can get it on 4K now, but I got it on Blu-ray, and you can see it's still sealed. I ain't even opened it because I haven't watched it. I bought this 2 years ago and I still haven't watched it again. That's how freaked out I am with this movie. So let's go over the actual sculpt of this. The sculpt is really good. The cheeks are very puffy. I can't remember because it was that long ago when I watched the movie if that is right. It probably is right because they had to put obviously a lot of makeup on it because it was obviously a 1970s movie. They didn't have special effects then, which is no CGI as well, which is the best way to make a horror film is with no CGI. Just all practical stuff made is the best way to do it, I think. So this could be right, the cheeks being a bit puffy. And the eyes, I wish the eyes was a bit, the actual pupils and everything was a bit further down and not so it looks like she's looking up all the time. I wish they did that where they just made it so it looked like she was looking straight at you. It's sort of looking up. It does on the camera anyway, but when you're looking at it directly, when I'm looking at it, not for the actual phone or the camera, she looks like she's staring right into my soul. So it's pretty creepy. Also, I think this mask is already cursed because I did press stop on me recording, and then it stopped for a good 5 or 10 minutes when I was getting things sorted, and it just started recording itself on its own. So already I think this mask is cursed. Which is perfect. It's just perfect. Yeah, the colouring looks pretty good on camera. The actual skin colour and everything of it. In person, it doesn't look too bad. I think it could have been a bit lighter. It looks a bit greenish to me, the skin colour. Yeah, I think it could have been a bit more skin-like colour, if you know what I mean, just a bit more lighter. But yeah, the scarring and everything, the scarring looks pretty good. It looks pretty accurate. I tried to look for a specific scene. It's hard to find a specific scene when you're pretty freaked out with this movie because you get other photos and it just freaks me out more. But I did find one photo, what came close to it, but it was like where she's covered in bits of sick and that. I'll put the picture up now so you can see. But all the scarring and everything matches that scene. What I think I might do though, I might actually add some fresh blood inside them actual cut marks just to make it pop a bit more for me. I would say gloss the eyes more, but I think they're already glossed, so they look pretty good and shiny. The teeth look okay. The paint work is not fantastic on these teeth. I think they could have been done a bit better. The hair is good. It's lots of it, which is good. I just need to try and style it, but I'm not very good at styling hair, so I don't know. I'll have to figure something out, but I'd have to put some products and everything in it because the hair's pretty. It's all like knotted in the film in it and all like dirty, and I'm just thinking of that sort of look of the hair, but obviously that's polystone. Yeah, so that's how I want to have the hair, and it might make it look more realistic. The ears, I'm noticing the ears look massive to me. I don't know about you, but the ears look really, really big, but the hair will cover that over. So I'll show you the actual inside of it so you can see how long the hair is. Literally, it's coming right down here. So that's what the inside looks like. So you can see there's a strap there, so you can strap it on the back of your head, and then you can wear it about. You can see that it's a decent thickness, but it is plastic. I would go careful with it still because it could easily probably still break. I've got a hair stuck everywhere. Oh, I've put it back on there. There we go. Do some close up so you can see a bit better. There we go. So you can see the actual scarring there. You see the eyes. There's a little holes as well where the pupils would be, so you can actually see out of it. That looks pretty creepy like that. Yeah, the paint on the teeth is not fantastic. You can see it don't go all the way around what you would want it to do. I might touch that up, I don't know. I'm a bit nervous about touching this up on painting it because with it being a hard plastic, I don't know if the paint would even stick to it, the sort of paints that I use. Because it's just the acrylic paints that I use, so it might not even work. But it does look good. You can see like there's sort of like skin texture to it, the look of it anyway. I don't know if somebody's literally just sculpted this. It probably says on the label. I think someone's just sculpted it. Because obviously it can't be because I think obviously when they made the movie, I'm pretty sure of the extras I watched, they just put loads of makeup on her, and it just made it look so better basically. So yeah, I don't think it's from the original mold or anything like that, because I don't think there was an actual mold what she puts on her face, like a mask or all that. So I think someone has sculpted it, which they've done a hell of a job if they have. Yeah, I think there's just little things what's bugging me. It's just the hair is bugging me at the moment. I just want to get the hair right. to look right. I mean, you can see the forehead there as well, which looks weird. Yeah, she definitely needs her hair down, but just done a bit better at the moment than what it is. But it does look good straight out of the package. You can't go wrong with it. And for the price as well, this was like about 40 quid, 45 quid at the most. It wasn't much at all, because obviously it's not latex. It's not your normal latex masks. There is another one they've done as well, which is David from Last of Us, Lost Boys, which I love that movie. I am tempted to get that one. I just don't know if I get it and where to put it. That's an issue. I would like to try and extend on getting more exorcist fins to go with this and have an actual little exorcist display, because there's no one sit scale figure you can get out of the exorcist. There is customs out there, but they're very expensive. I've looked into them, way out my price range. So I don't know why NECA aren't made a Reagan figure. I really don't. I know they have done, obviously, the cult classics. They did the old version, didn't they, in the bed with the head spins and everything. But an actual figure they've not done. Trick or Treat Studios, obviously they've got the license. So I don't understand why they haven't made a 1/6 scale figure. They've made a 1/6 scale statue, which looks good, but I don't want a statue. I wanted a figure. But yeah, so it's just waiting around for a company to pull the finger out, basically. I don't know why none of the companies have produced in any of the actual fins. Maybe they just don't think that they would sell, but which is crazy to me. They would sell easily. I mean, I'm super freaked out with this movie. It sounds daft as a grown man saying this, but it does scare me, the movie. And I've got this in my collection, so you can see there's a fan base out there who wants this stuff, even though they're scared of it. Literally scared of it. So I'll tell you what, next time I come in a horror bar though, literally, I'm going to make sure it's during the day, not on the night wear, because I have to come in here to turn the light on. It's like you have to come so far in the bar just to turn the light on, and it's going to freak me out knowing that this is in here. So my wife's already threatened to actually put this on and scare me in the middle of the night, which is not fun. So I'm going to make sure it stays in here and not come in the house. So, but that's the end of the video anyway. We've gone probably way too long on this for a simple mask, but it's worth doing a long video on it because I think it is very, very good. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth picking up. For the price point as well, it's really, really good. Hopefully you've liked this video. Hit the thumbs up for us, please. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.